Convertri's analytics dashboard is a great place to see all of what's going on your pages and see what's performing best, where your users coming from. So much extra information that really allows you to optimize for what's really happening on your pages. So to get onto this dashboard, go to the funnel that you wish to see the analytics for. On the left-hand menu, click Analytics. There are bits and pieces coming into this analytics dashboard, so keep an eye out on our update emails because we will be releasing more analytics features as they become available. So here I am, and my analytics dashboard has loaded. The first thing I get is an overview. This shows me the total number of views as a graph within the last month, as well as this month's total, last month's total, and the percentage increase between these, which is super useful for seeing am I doing better or worse, taking into account different factors which might affect this. I can see the number of prospects that have been on my pages, and again the same comparison, and then the revenue I've made and the same comparison. These are your most basic stats. This is the information you go to first. Then we have our detailed analytics. These give us a little bit more information. So I can see that currently my views have been broken down by 2 different devices. So Convertri will tell you whether these are being viewed on a desktop, on a tablet, or on a mobile. So I've got no tablet views. And then 50% of my views came from desktop and 50% came from mobile. This way you just know that if you've spent loads of time on your desktop site but everyone's viewing your site on mobile, it might be time to step up your mobile site. Next I have a breakdown by location, which gives me an idea of where my users come from. So I can see that my users must be in the UK because this is blue compared to the rest of the map. This is, again, really useful for understanding that maybe you don't ship to somewhere but you've got loads of people on your pages looking at it, so maybe it's time to branch out. Really useful. As I've said, we've got bits and bobs coming, so keep an eye out for when something like this will come in. But next we have sources. Sources are places, a website that a user was on and then they clicked a link to get to your website. So that might be Facebook advertising, or someone might be recommending your pages and so on. This just shows the hyperlink of where the page was that your user came from and what percentage of views that source is equating to. So this is a good way of breaking down if your advertising is working, what you're paying for, or is how is it performing. So this won't be affected if someone just copy and paste the URL of your page into a search bar. This won't be affected because it didn't come from somewhere, so it won't come up here. And then finally we have your UTM tags. So if you decide to add these to your page to get a much closer look at your sources and how users are acting, we've got the 5 main options: campaign, source, medium, term, and content view. So again, these have the same thing where you can see what the code was, the number of page views, and the percentage of views. And there we have it. This is Convertri's analytics dashboard.